So I'm going to start with my ink cartridge. I couldn't find just regular black toner, so I'm going to be using from my printer. Watched a video on how to pry open. So I'll hurt myself. So gonna do that, and then after prying that open, I will pour it into my cup and get my vegetable oil out of my car. I'm gonna do this and then come back. So I got it open. I was able to pry it out and squeeze most of my ink out. So my cup right here. Now I'm gonna go get my vegetable oil and put my tablespoon of that in. So I got my vegetable oil out of my car. Here's that. It says to have about 2 tablespoons, maybe more depending on the consistency. Trying to get it a nice thick one, so ripsy. Alright, so I'm gonna measure out my vegetable oil. Get my tablespoons. Here's my cup. Can't see it in the camera, but just 1 and 2. Then I'll mix that together. Get my magnet and try it out and see what happens. Alright, I have my magnet. Gonna try it out. I'm using 2 cups stacked, maybe. I don't think that's gonna do anything though. Okay. So nothing is happening. So the magnetic properties that are placed in my toner, it's called magnetite. That magnetic property mixed with vegetable oil, my vegetable oil being my surfactant. The surfactant coats it, which makes my ferrofluid. So you can see that by when you place the magnet, it working. Though I don't think that it worked because I didn't have a rare earth magnet. I had one, but in the midst of everything, I misplaced it. So I'm not exactly sure where it's at in the time being. But that ferrofluid is made from those chemical properties binding together. When those magnetic properties from the toner mix with the surfactant, that surfactant is able to coat it. And when it's able to coat it, once you put that magnet on top, you see those spikes. Also, normally my surfactant would be used for things like powder and stuff, being able to be mixed with this to make the same thing. That surfactant would normally coat that, so that way those things don't bind together, but it still does the same, still works the same concept for the vegetable oil and just the toner itself. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it worked because I don't have a rare earth magnet. Also, I'm not sure, this is the magnet I had. I had 2 earth magnets, but I misplaced them, and these are the only other magnets I could find without leaving the small town that I'm in. And yeah, because everything else is closed. Also, I think that may be a possible reason, though I'm not exactly sure, because the magnetic properties from the toner I feel like should have been enough, but it did qualify for 50 milliliters, and I just used 1 ink cartridge, so it probably wasn't even like 20 milliliters, so maybe all of those factors combined, not having enough of my toner and then also not having the correct magnet, maybe played a role in the strength between the magnetic fields and how that was working, and because of that it just didn't work the way it should have.